All right, hello everyone. Welcome to Geardo, where I buy gear and I review it. Easy enough. Some of this gear, though, is not purchased and has been standard issue. We're going to talk about helmets today because, holy cow, helmets are a thing. Now, I've got 3 different helmets here that you're going to be able to see. This one right here is my personal favorite, and we'll talk about that a little bit in a second. This one is standard Army issue, and then this one I purchased while we were in good old Europe from a company based out of Croatia. Super fun. So let's talk about this guy first. This is standard issue military ACH. Now the issue with this guy is that I have personally, he is heavy as all get up. This guy weighs 5 pounds. And if there's anybody out there who is in military and in the either combat support or the support areas of the military, you know that we sadly get the tail end of everything. So this right here is an old helmet that has been passed down for quite some time. Weighs 5 pounds. This guy is, I believe he is a low cut. Yes, this guy is a low cut due to this right here. He is a low cut. So the benefit of this guy is that he will provide you just a little bit more protection, but he is only rated for high velocity 9mm 45 Magnum and 357 Magnum as well. So in all reality, all these helmets, all they actually really do is just provide you with small arms protection, and even that's questionable. But this guy particularly is there to definitely protect your head. Now, he does have, with the newer helmets and some of the new stuff that they're coming out with, he does have padding for the neck, especially important when you're sitting there all day, you're in the prone, and you're having to look down the side of a weapons barrel and try not to have this thing rub the back of your head or in the back of your neck, depending on how big you are. It just sucks. He does not have a rhino attachment, but he does have a place for it. If you can see it right there, that little area, that is where you would end up putting your rhino mount so you can put your NVGs, okay? I don't like him. He's just too gosh darn heavy, all right? Then while I was living in Germany, this is the next one I ended up buying, okay? This guy weighs about the same, all right? So he weighs about 4 pounds. With him, he is a high cut. Okay, this is the high cut area right here, okay? You can definitely see the difference in these two areas, okay? See, there you go. So you've got your high cut here, you've got your low cut right here. The benefit of having this is it's a lot more comfortable, just in my personal opinion. I'm able to attach different pieces of equipment to the side rails, such as Ear Pro, but it's also big enough and deep enough inside the helmet that if I needed to, I could just wear my ear protection and have the straps of my ear protection fit inside. He does come with a rhino mount, and with this rhino mount, he does actually have some additional safety protections. These wonderful hooks right here are able to hook into the back of your NVGs in order to ensure that they actually don't fly off your head while you're running. Granted, that's what you hope everything would do with the rhino mount, that it'd actually stay, but you know, military equipment is always not the best out there. With this, we actually have, just like the other one, there is this cover right here. This guy does have a cover as well, but we've added Velcro onto this guy. This guy will allow you to put name tapes, your branch, your blood type, morale patches, stuff like that. It's just fun to have on there because, you know, why not? Now, he is a little bit old. He's fallen apart just a little bit. I've used this guy quite a bit just to run ranges and stuff like that. And overall, it's really nice. You also have this wonderful device right here where as you are wearing the helmet, you are actually able to pull it down and make it tight on the sides of the head so that it doesn't fall around and bump around your head all too much. Then, of course, when you're done, you just pop this guy up and you're good to go. I purchased this guy from Spartak. He is a level 3A, so he will be taking your 9mm rounds for you, along with maybe your 45 your 44 Magnums and your 357 Magnums. So he does weigh a little bit too much for my liking as well, and that's why I swapped him. So this guy, about 4.5 pounds. Now, of course, the best one I've bought, and it's the one that most special operation units end up going with. This guy is OpsCore. So OpsCore helmet, he is a high cut helmet. So just like my one that you have from Croatia right there, these guys are pretty much the same here, with these high cuts all over the place, which is super nice. Biggest difference is that this guy weighs only a pound, 1.44 pounds. This guy, like I said, weighs about 4.5. So not fun when you have a whole ton of weight on your head. But this guy is set up in the exact same way. You have your side rails. You have a cover on top that you're able to use. You have this little battery pack back here if you so choose as well. You pull this guy out, there you go. You can have some batteries in there just for in case your NVGs run out. And easy, simple storage right there. Just go ahead and shove him on the inside. And then of course you can use these guys for additional straps as well. Whatever it is that you're looking at, maybe throw in a few, whatchamacalls those, chem lights on top of those as well. So super easy. This guy also has a ratchet on here so that it can tighten onto your head. That's what these straps are right here. These guys will tighten down onto your head and they will help secure it to your noggin. Now, the best thing about this guy is that he is super, super light. And he's just super, super comfy. The padding on here all fits super, super well. And it almost looks like a bike helmet. But at the end of the day, it is rated for your 9mm protection. And granted, for any shrapnel that's raining down on top of you. Just hope you don't get hit by an artillery shell. But that's about all you got. So now with all these three, I definitely recommend you guys, when you're purchasing helmets, you look into, of course, what it is that you're doing first, and then go into price, and then into comfort. For me personally, I go with comfort, and with comfort comes a lot more price. This guy, the OpsCore guy, cost me roughly $2,000. This guy, I was able to convince the salesman to sell it to me for about 450 euros. So that was super nice here. And then, of course, this guy is just standard issue, which when it comes to the military purchasing standard issue equipment, this probably ran a lot more expensive than it really needed to be. But at the end of the day, I highly recommend with your helmets, just search all over the place and look into other YouTubers who have done ballistic tests on these helmets to see how well they handle. But thank you for joining me, and I'll see you next week.